Are you guys ready to record?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool.
Welcome to 4445, a 15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock.
What was that?
I don't know how I feel about that.
I spent so long making that, you guys, just because I was bored. Oh,
How did you take so long? Was it an effect on your voice?
Oh, Katie, listen again.
Hello and welcome to 4445, a 15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock.
Is it just you saying it over
That's
and over
me
again?
7 times on top of each other singing that line. Singing all the different notes and stuff.
Play it again.
Okay, here comes again.
Hello and welcome to
It's eerie.
4445, a 15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock.
I
I
like
like how there was just one deep voice in there. It was like, to get you.
there were 2. It was the first one I did, and so it stayed there like pretty loud the entire time. My least favorite one is the super high pitched one, and so I turned him way down when I edited it all together because I did not like how high pitched.
Do it again. I want to hear him.
Okay, it's not like squeaky high, but it's higher than everything else.
Hello and welcome to 4445.
Yeah, I can hear
A
it.
15-minute celebration.
Right there. I can hear it really loud.
To 5 o'clock.
And right there.
In the 5 o'clock part, you can hear it pretty good. I'm proud of that
Why was it so Gregorian chanty?
because it wasn't a very good thing to sing. It wasn't like there was no rhythm or anything. I just had to make it up as I went. And so there was no preparation for the first one. The first one I just started, and then I played it in my ears and sang it again with a bunch of different levels of volume and pitch. I just kept singing different notes. I'm proud of it. It took a long time and a stupid amount of work.
I'm proud of how much time it took you.
Thank you, Caden. Well, just so everyone knows, today has nothing relating to that. Today, however, does have a lot relating to our podcast as a whole. And I don't even really have a question for today. But here's the question. Do you guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah, let's hear the joke.
Yep.
2 hunters are out in the woods when one of them collapses. He's not breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other guy whips out his cell phone and calls 911. I think my friend is dead, he yells. What can I do? The operator says, calm down. First, let's make sure he's dead. There was a silence, then a shot. Back on the phone, the guy says, okay, now what?
That was
This joke was voted the funniest joke of all time in a 2002 online poll.
That makes it funnier than the actual joke.
Knowing 2002, probably there was like 40 people who voted, and that got the title of funniest joke of all time.
You want to know my funniest joke of all time?
What?
What do you call a snobbish criminal going down the stairs?
Ooh, it's a good joke.
What?
A condescending condescending.
Oh.
Stupid.
That's a good one too. Thank you.
That's funny.
Caden, what's your favorite joke of all time?
Let me think for 3 seconds.
1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000.
All right, I got it.
Tell me.
Everyone knows this one, but it's definitely a classic. What kind of bees make milk?
I don't know. What is it?
Boobies.
Yeah.
That is a good one. I did not know that one. Oh man, I did not know that one. Today is National Tell a Joke Day.
Welcome to 4445.
Are you still thinking about that, Katie?
15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock.
I could add your voice into it if you want.
Yeah, add one iteration of me in there.
Caden, you want to give us a read?
Welcome to 4440. Hello and welcome. Yeah, we should hear it again.
Okay, everybody, just sing along with it. Here it comes.
Hello and welcome to 4445, a 15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock.
I heard Katie underestimated how long I held the N in celebration.
Well, there's not much of a beat to the little song you sang.
I liked it. Today is National Tell a
It's
Joke
stuck in
Day.
my head.
Thank you. I'm glad I made an earworm. Today is National to Tell a Joke Day. So today we're going to be telling jokes. I looked up the funniest jokes of all time, and that top one was the funniest joke of all time, according to Reader's Digest. The next one I read already, and I didn't think it was that funny, but maybe it'll make Caden laugh. You want to know the joke, Caden?
Yep.
A turtle is crossing the road when he's mugged by 2 snails. When the police show up, they ask him what happened. The shaken turtle replies, I don't know. It all happened so fast.
I
That's the entire joke.
have a joke. Can I tell it? Might want to. Oh, another good one.
Yeah, sorry. Can we first make that joke have a punchline or something?
Oh, get it? Because it all happened so fast because it was a turtle and he was being robbed by snails, and snails are faster than turtles, apparently.
No, they're both slow. That's the joke, is they're both super slow.
Yeah, but it was funny. Okay, here's mine.
Yeah?
Okay, so there's this little island off the coast of California, right? And it's kind of like not really been colonized super well. So it's pretty much just the native people. And part of the practices of the native people that are like off the coast of on this little island, right? It's like a very grassy place. So obviously they have to like build their little homes. They have like huts out of grass. They make them out of grass. And there's like, it's like a tribe, and there's a chief of the tribe, and the chief of the tribe traditionally has kind of like a more of a palace, but it's still made of grass, but it's like bigger. And every year, to show the appreciation for the chief of the tribe,
Yeah.
all the tribes people get together and build the chief a throne to put in their like little grass palace, you know?
Yeah.
And the chief every year like wants to cherish and show off the throne that his people, because he really loves ruling all of his kingdom.
Yeah.
He wants to cherish and show off this throne, so he moves the throne from last year up into his attic and puts the new throne up. But they live off the coast of California. There are tropical storms out there. So one time, unfortunately, this is really sad. Unfortunately, a tropical storm did blow through, and the grass palace just couldn't withhold the weight of all the thrones that were in the attic. And the moral, and it collapsed, and it hurt. It like killed the tribe's people, the king and his servants. The moral of this story is those who live in grass houses shouldn't stow thrones.
All right, I got one.
Wait, Caden, do you get the joke?
No, not at all.
There's a saying, those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. That's the saying. Wait, I want to tell a related joke to Katie's joke.
But I is going to tell the related joke.
No, this one's funnier, though.
No, it's not funnier. Those who live in grass houses shouldn't stow thrones is way funnier than the one you're about to tell.
Okay, tell the other one, Katie. You tell
I
it.
understand now.
Caden, listen to the other one.
Okay, so there's this railroad that runs through Alaska.
Yeah.
And it runs through a bunch of small villages and kind of connects them together because they don't have like a big highway system up there. And on this railroad, it's really important to keep it clear of like debris and stuff because it's what transports all their goods from town to town, right? And it's really important to the economy. One day, a big old boulder rolls into the road. It like falls off of one of the mountains and like rolls into the road. And all the men from
the railroad.
Onto the railroad. Sorry, onto the tracks. And all the men in the 2 neighboring villages, because it's like running in between these 2 villages that need the tracks to work. And so the men all meet up and start trying to figure out a way to get this huge boulder, and none of them can move it. It's huge. Even all of them together couldn't get it to move out of the way. And so they're like, we'll just work smarter, not harder. Goes and gets a big branch out of the woods and goes and grabs it and like tries to use it like a lever to kind of like lever the boulder off of the tracks.
As you do.
Yeah, like if you're like, this is way too big for me,
Lever it.
yeah, lever it, And so they're using these branches, and every single branch that they grab, no matter how big and thick it is, breaks on them. So the whole time, there's this old man who went with all the guys for some reason, even though he had no intention of helping, and he was just standing off to the side, and he laughed so hard every single time they would try a new tactic and fail. So every time the lever would break, he would just laugh and laugh and laugh. And they're like, dude, what's so funny? And he's like, y'all are stupid. Call Nate. And they're like, what? What does that mean? And he's like, just call Nate. And they'd try another lever, it would break. And he'd be like, stupid people, just call Nate. And finally they're like, okay, fine, who's Nate? And he's like, oh, I'll be like, Nate. And he runs back into the village and he yells, Nate, Nate. And Nate who's been sleeping, that's why I didn't go with the men in the first place, walks out of his house and walks with the old man back to the men around the boulder. Nate is 8 feet tall, just a Goliath of a man. And Nate easily goes over and wraps his big tree trunk thick arms around the boulder and heaves it off of the tracks. And it like easily. And everyone's like, whoa, like that's amazing. And it worked so much better than those sticks. The moral of the story, better Nate than Lever.
Oh, that's terrible. That's not terrible. That
Just like how the punchline came better late than never.
All right, I got one.
Fun. I like to drag him out.
Yeah, you really did.
Because then you forget that it's a joke.
Yeah, it really just sounds like a story you're telling.
Yeah.
I get it. What, Caden?
All right. A Mexican magician tells the audience he will disappear on the count of 3. He says, uno, dos, poof. He disappeared without a trace.
That was funny.
What's the difference between a gross bus stop and a lobster with breast implants?
Oh, I know this one. Can I say the answer?
No.
Oh, you say the answer then.
What is it?
One is a crusty bus station and the other is a busty crust station.
You guys want to hear a 2010 funniest joke?
I do.
A priest, a minister, and a rabbi want to see who's the best at their job. So they each go into the woods, find a bear, and attempt to convert it. Later, they get together. The priest begins, "When I found the bear, I read to him from the holy book and sprinkled him with holy water. Next week is his first communion. I found the bear by a stream," says the minister, "and preached God's holy word. The bear was so mesmerized that he let me baptize him." They both look down at the rabbi, who is laying on a gurney in a body cast. Looking back, he says, "Maybe I shouldn't have started with circumcision."
Wally,
That
get on the
was
rug.
Stupid. Our dog
go lay
has
down.
come and invaded the
Good
podcast.
boy. I'm sorry I sounded so harsh to him. He was just being really loud.
Yeah, he's not quiet for sure. This website has bad jokes. Does anybody know who George Carlin is?
Wait, what website are you on?
It's Reader's
Guys,
Digest.
Kennel up, babies.
Why are you talking to our dog still?
I just
Kennel.
started looking at this one.
Why
Scroll all
are
the way down to the bottom.
scroll all the way down to the bottom?
Joke, the bottom joke.
Kennel.
Okay.
Go. Go. Go.
Father buys a lie detector that makes a loud beep whenever someone tells a lie. The son comes home, and in the afternoon, father asks him, "So, you were at school today, right?" Son, "Yeah." Detector, beep. Son, okay, I was at the movies. Beep. All right, I went for a beer with my friends. Father says, "What? At your age, I wouldn't touch alcohol." Detector, beep. Mom laughs. "Ha, he really is your son." Beep.
That was bad. That's
It was a good
terrible.
thing that was at the bottom. That was terrible.
That was a bad joke, but it made me snort. Thank you guys all so much for listening to 445. Katie, guide them.
I should make a singing of this.
When
When I say a letter, type a letter. When I say a number, type a number. Ready, go. LINKTR.EE/FOR445. I don't want you
On your singing.
on my track.
That would be a fun thing for us to do, to start with my singing and then end with your singing. It's like
Where
a
does
singing
Kaden get to
sandwich.
sing?
Kane can sing about how he's the mortal enemies or something.
Wait, what if it's my turn to ask the question and I want to say welcome to 4445?
Maybe we should just write a whole musical
I'm
episode.
not about to sing
and
for
all of
a
us
whole episode.
make
Thank you
we
very much.
sing one episode.
I
one
cannot.
scripted
I am
episode
so
of
bad.
445.
I'm tone deaf.
Where we, Katie, did you listen to mine?
Listen again.
Hello and welcome to 4445, a 15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock.
Wait, Cole, was this the surprise you were telling me?
Yes, it was.
That is so funny.
That was terrible.
No, it's a great surprise. I did good.
That's not terrible. That's not a terrible surprise, but
I found that if you sing
know
enough
what is a
layers,
terrible
you don't need to
surprise?
have any form of tone or rhythm. If you sing enough layers, it'll sound good no matter what.
Do you know what's a terrible surprise?
What?
Can't say.
Yeah. Tell a joke day. Katie's an edgelord, apparently. This is Katie's edgy joke for the day. Thank you guys all so much for listening to 445. Go to the link Katie said. Anything else we need to mention?
that was the funniest joke we've said all day.
It wasn't that funny. I've been Colton Pratt.
I'm Katie Pratt, your best friend. I feel like I didn't say that in the beginning.
I am Caden Vandergrift.
No rush.
Out in a mess.
No rush. Go Slush.
Check your wiener, hot dog.
I love you.
She's had 7 shots of espresso today.
Oh.